everybody. Thursday night. Oh man, another crazy start to this show. Tell you what, there's always this whole new setup is like coming together, but there's like always something happening before the show, and I'm like, oh, what the heck, man? But we're coming. We're getting it together, one day at a time. It's almost perfect. It's almost perfect. But I hope y'all having a good night. It's great to see everybody hanging out here. What's going on? James in the house, man. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate you there. Proto Paradiso, what's up, buddy? Isaiah in the house. There you go, Isaiah. The shred machine coming. That's right. Donald James up here. What's up, buddy? Will Johnson, how you doing, my friend? A.V. Degata, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you out there. Dreadmail, I'm doing great, buddy. How about you, man? Derail, happy Thursday, my friend. How you doing? Isaiah, how you doing, brother? Good to see that, man. Mama in the house. What's up, mama? How you doing tonight? Zoltan Mogan, thank you so much, bud. Eric Roy, I'm doing great, buddy. How about you? Oh, I'm going to try and read these comments, man. Lots of comments. Appreciate them all. Jeff Barton, good evening, bro. How you doing tonight? Thank you, James. Noticeably random. He must be new here. He got no excuse. You never do, brother. You never do. Proto, we got that Maiden shirt on tonight. Stardust picked this one out. She said, what shirt are you wearing? I have no idea. She's like, how about Iron Maiden? Oh, there you go. There you go, Zoltan. That's right, Donald. We got a shirt about that. That's right, Donald. No excuse, I quit. Maybe we'll play that tonight. It's been a minute. Hoof, how you doing, buddy? Darrell said his day was good. I love to see that. Image said he liked the way the neck pickups. Yeah, that's a great pickup. I think this is called the J80. What it was. Oh, Isaiah's doing good. Good to see. Thank you. Yes, Queen. How you doing tonight? Brian in the house. How you been, dude? Good to see you, man. Been a minute. All right, let's kick it, man. We got warmed up to it. I got to play a little bit today, but not as much as I would like to, of course. But let's go. Okay, that's that Raven intro. I like that one. It's a nice key change that complements each other, I think. Very nice. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're having a good time, if you haven't done so before. But great to see everybody tonight. I fear it's going to be like a pretty slow week. Yesterday was not bad. Tuesday was really slow. Yesterday picked up. Today looking slow again. It's probably because I'm late. I used to be on time, man. I used to be on time around here. Brian, yeah, I feel you, Brian. It's so great to see you, though, man. I hope you're doing great out there. There you go, James. That's how you do it. Joshua, Root, man, thank you so much, buddy. Good to see you there. There you go, James said if you could hit a light for the back or kneel for that eye. There you go, man. Kyle Kramer, what's up, bud? Good to see you tonight. Mike, how you doing, bro? Good to see you too, man. I'm doing great today. It was a nice day, actually. It rained hard around here, though. Nice big rain today. Jay said, you wish you had half the skills, man. You can. It's not hard. It is hard, yeah. I said it's not hard, but it is very hard. You gotta go to school or something. I took college for 2 years studying music. That was a huge thing for me, for sure. But yeah, but technique-wise, most people can get to this point. They don't have the time to do it. You gotta have the time. There you go, Donald. Carl, he said, I'm feeling that. I feel pretty good. We'll be cranking them down today, man. Golden Days, hey, thank you so much, man. Mike says hit that like and sub button, you know. Mike B, what's up, buddy? Thank you. Don said he's curious if anyone else plays along with Rick. I don't know. Maybe some people do. Who say he thinks about an alien abduction about to happen? I hear all kinds of weird theories out there, man. You never know. All you can do is wake up and see what happens. Karmic, how you doing, bro? Good to see you today. Thank you, Jeff. We trying, man. We trying. Thank you, Mike. Isaiah, he don't have a guitar anymore, but he'd be playing along. That's what's up, man. Yeah, always some fun ones. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I'm very sorry about that. This is like I get so busy getting stuff together. Just in case anyone hit a request, I don't apologize. But I did not put my pinned comment up here. So pinned comment right now. Anyway, that's for all the requesters. Dick's channel from Indonesia. Wonderful to see it. Thank you. The Blade, I'll be playing something right here for you. Yeah, for sure. Hoof knows. Practice. Lakes After Dark. How you doing, bro? Great to see you out there. Neighborhood Dancer. He pick up a guitar every time I read. There you go, man. Donald got some weird alien theories. I know. I've seen all kinds of stuff, man. I doom scroll a little too much, man. And I see all kinds of things. I don't even know where to start with some of that stuff I see. Pro say Iron Man gets played in this house. I bet, man. That's a good song, man. Every guitar player should know how to play Iron Man. Would you like the back? Yeah, I like this one. This was like based on the Shadows T-shirt. I kind of took the idea from the Shadows T-shirt and turned it into a bigger setup. But I got some more. I got a couple more to finish. I got one more idea too. I'm gonna do. But we got some cool stuff. But you'll probably. I think I got a really cool castle, like a dark, like I don't even know. It's kind of cool. All these stuff's really cool. I had a lot of fun making this stuff. But anyway, let's keep warming up. This one's called Soundtrack 11, y'all. Let's hit it. All right, that was soundtrack 11 right there. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe button if you're having a good time tonight. We're going to slow it down just a little bit after that. I'll do a little ballad. 11:16, if you know what that is. That's coming up. But everyone, thanks for hanging out. We appreciate it. It's a nice Thursday. I'm ready for this weekend, though. I'll tell you what, I'm so ready for this weekend. I was tired today. I was like sitting at my desk like, oh, man, come on, wake up, wake up. Anyway. Let's see what we got. Julio Marcellus at Jackson, buddy, yeah. Jackson Guitars. Soy Peluca, how you doing, brother? Great to see you. Thank you so much. There you go. Carney said, that's an epic background. Looks, I know, that's a crazy one. Talking like some alternate reality Egypt in a rainstorm, no doubt. So something's going on there. Nico, thanks, man. Dallas, appreciate you out there. Stevie8842, thank you so much, buddy. Thank you, Mike. FX Mechanics feeling it, thank you, brother. Shane said he stopped by, hit the internet like a sporadic tonight, but he don't want to miss. I feel you, man. Thank you so much for stopping in, Shane. Appreciate you, bud. Thank you so much, Shane. Wanaman Oslo, man. He said, dude, I think you got a lot more out of parts where you really got. Well, thank you so much, yeah. That's how we do, man. We switch it up. We play fast, we play slow, we play medium, you know. It really just depends on what the song, where the song takes me. That's what a songwriter does. He knows exactly where to put where. Sometimes, most of the time. Sometimes we just go crazy and I don't even care about it. Sonia, how you doing tonight? Great to see you out there. Will Bird, thank you so much, buddy. Sonia says she's hard if she keep coming and going, keep on it with it. Oh no, tornado watch? Yeah, watch out for that. Watch out for that. Mike's talking about speeder. Oh, you know we'll play speeder for sure. Let me try and write that one down. Wow. Yeah, we played that last. That was a request last night, so we'll put that on the list for you, Mike. No problem. Don said that sweet was more wicked than I feel you. Roger Shoemaker, thank you. Cool Bean said that's bad. Okay. And I don't. Okay, it's impressive. That's fine. Well, thank you. Okay. It's like Michael Jackson bad. It's good, but it's bad. I feel you, man. James say you're always welcome to punch me in the face or kick me in the hind. There you go. We did punch last night. We'll throw kick in there for you, James. How about that? Kick for James. We got you, buddy. That was a nice cut of punch last night too. Mike, thank you. So Don say he never seen the Mars Attacks. That was a pretty funny movie. Oh, that's an old one there. Thank you, Julio. Appreciate that. Amy, hello. Who said Rick is a creative composer? That's true. That's true. You just said play something real quick, brother. I'm just scrolling. Well, if you can't wait a minute or two to stay in and see what happens, keep on scrolling, bro. I need people that are interested in what I do, and then I'm interested in what they do. Not about you, because you're new here, and that's cool if you want to stick around or not. All right, Sonia's in Oklahoma. Oh yeah, that's a lot of flat land out there. Dude, you want Sacred? Very nice. I love to play that. All right, we got you there. Calling Avengers would be amazing too. Why don't we write that down too? I don't have a set list. The last several nights, I have not been able to put anything down. Like it's just like, dang. Dude, you said kick, spit, and bite. Ah, there you go. That's the trilogy right there. Jay Selson, thanks for the jewels. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. Much love to you. Captain Farron, I don't know that one, dude. I really don't know that one. I stopped listening to Ozzy probably after No Rest for the Wicked, honestly. I do have the Osmosis album, but I don't like Perry Mason. Kaylin Holland, thank you so much. Appreciate that. What are we doing? Oh, we're slowing things down just for a moment here. All right, this one's 11:16. Let's try it out. Oh, it's a nice little ballad, 11:16. Very cool, very cool. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure if you're enjoying the show, hit that subscribe button. We'd appreciate it. All right, since we got the background up, we're gonna do actually 12:20. I've been liking 12:20 lately, so we'll play that next. We'll do a little Egyptian time travel, and then we'll play all these requests that we got. Crank them up real good. Appreciate you out there. Okay, where we go? Lorenzo said, can you play Wish You Were I don't know any Pink Floyd, dude. Never really got into them. I listened to their stuff because of a girl I used to date back in the day, but never really learned their stuff. Broken String, he said, it's about Rick, and we like, I appreciate that, man. You know, it's all about the community, you know. That's my thing, you know. And we've cultivated quite an amazing community here, and everyone knows what to expect. How about that? So when we get new people that's like, well, play that. You're new here. Watch for a little bit. If you want to keep going, then cool. If you want to swipe away, that's no problem. But that's how we do it. Zombie talking about the Viking song. All right, brother, let me add that to the list, sir. I like that. I like that request. All right, Viking song added to the list. That was for Mr. Zombie. All right. Gotta make sure I notate these because, you know. All right, that's for Zombie. You got 2 requests, Sacred and Calling. That's how she do it. Chris Guerrero, man, thank you so much. He said, I show my daughter how good you are to motivate her because you're a good man. I appreciate that so much, Chris. Thank you so much. I love to hear things like that. It's fresh at Sanchez. It happened to be close to Texas. Not too close. I'm in Florida. So yeah, we're a little far away. One day I'll go to Texas, I'm sure. I would like to get out there and play. I've never even been to Texas. I heard it's somewhat decent. I'll say you like to play Comfortably on the Souls Bible. Yeah, for sure. I know like the first 10 notes of it, I think. That comes like that's it. I don't even know. Jeff said there's storms all over the country and through Pennsylvania. Yeah, man. Today I live in Florida, so it's always a storm at some point. But yeah, today was like. I just made it. I just made it before I got deluged. Karmic's talking Hunted or Spark. Hey man, how about both, bro? How about both? Hunted and Spark. Or Karmic. Okay, we got it, brother. We got you, man. Will said Geezer played on. Did he really? I thought it's like Steve I was supposed to play on, but I guess it was Zach. But I like that album. That's pretty decent. The Perry Mason, I love that Perry Mason song. Hoof knows all original compositions for you newbies. He's a seasoned 3-week listener. That's all you need. It only takes about 20 minutes to find that. But I'm glad you keep coming out, man, Hoof. It's good to see you, man. Mike B, Mike, thank you guys. Stardust says hit sub and like. Hoof, he knows what's up. Billy May said yes. All right, yes. Hoof's riding the wave. That's how we do it. Proto said Rick is trying to romance. Did it work? Don said, I feel like I burst out of the candle for that. Right. I know, right? A little bit. Isaiah, thank you so much, man. I'm not sure what that said. Carney said, you actually make the shredding sound emotional. Thank you, buddy. That's what I've been trying to do. Ever since I started playing again, I've been trying to like do something different. Every time I've quit guitar and come back, I do something different, you know. And it feels like this is like the best version of me, in forever, I think. So I'm having fun with it. All right, man, let's do chat go wild. Try not to miss any misses. Dr. Snowy, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks, Will. Proto, appreciate it, buddy. Judy fell out smoking. I feel it. Alan's Alps, good to see you, man. Thank you. Crypto Sailor, thank you so much, man. Zombie said Rick out to pick a Destiny. I'll try, man. It's really just a Jim Dunlop Delrin 1.5, though. Alan, I don't know any Stone Temple Pots, buddy. I do 100% all original songs here. But if it's a riff I know, I do play. Isaiah said, you're going to try and stay up for a little bit. No problem, yeah. Brody will be on in like 24 minutes here. SRP's got to play. I'll play a little bit of it, buddy. learned it for Back to the Future. You got a Zombie. We're gonna play the Viking song for you, man. Edward, I don't know any about Nevermore, but yeah, Jeff Loomis, an old friend of mine and a great player, man. Great band too. I love World Dane. Rosanna, how you doing tonight? Great to see you. Norma Smith in the house. Great to see you too. Don's playing money on the guitar right now. Boom, ding, 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 something like that. Appreciate you, Chris. Thank you, buddy. David Drummer in the house, man. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate that. He said Florida's better than Texas. Believe me, nothing like Pensacola or Destin. True that, man. Some nice places around here. Concepts in the house. Crazy Storms where he's at. We might have to play Storm Rider tonight. It's getting that crazy. Rusty Bridges, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, I remember your name, man. I'm doing great, buddy. Hope you're doing great too. Benny Benz, I don't take song requests per se, but if you say something and I know it, I play it. But 9 times out of 10, I don't know it. Don said Nevermore is his favorite band. Yeah, great band, dude. Some of the best stuff out there, man. Nah, Edward. Other than my personal knowing of personal, connection to Jeff Loomis, no, I don't know any. I never try to learn his stuff. He's younger than me. He just got more famous than me. It always happens this way. Actually, he was getting famous way before I was, so that's a lie. He was getting famous in the mid-'90s. I didn't get famous till 99. Anyway, Greg, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Dave Jones said he saw Tenacious D, Pig of Destiny at the Warfield in San Francisco. Oh, man, that's cool, dude. Dave Grohl's on drums. Dang, dude. That's what's up. I don't know, maybe in a little bit, Juji. We got a lot of requests now. We got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 songs that just ripped out of nowhere. We'll see. How about this one for you real quick? There you go. That's a quick docking. Isaiah, absolutely, buddy, absolutely. David Drummer, thank you, brother. Benny Benz wants, can he play, down, down. No. That's all I know, dude. I know. That's not even, it's just the melody. Don't know, man. What I do, Detroit Rock City is about the only one I ever really played. Will says he's in South Carolina, 10 miles from North Carolina. Something about the mountains, about an hour and a half, interferes with the storm. I bet, man. Around here, man, it's like one big cloud just comes out and just. My pleasure, Norma. Thank you for being here. Chris said his daughter's 13. She wants to play guitar, but loves rock and finally was able to buy her one because she. Oh, thank you. That's awesome, dude. Heck yeah, man. Yeah, I know the number one thing, man. Make sure she just keeps having fun doing it. There's no competition. There's no comparison. Just have fun, and you'll be surprised how far people can go if they just have fun, and not worry about all the crazy stuff on the outside. James said he walked in the studio yesterday for practice with the speeder shirt on, and he's going to. Awesome, dude. Thank you so much, man. Edward said he likes 7 Tongues of God. Yeah, that's a great tune. My favorite of all time is CBF, Cold Black Future, or whatever, man. That tune, that was like, I was like, the 4th song on the very first album? I was blown away. I was like, who is this guy? But luckily, Chuck Schuldiner is a great friend of mine, and Chuck, with Death, they went on tour with Nevermore. And Chuck played Jeff some of our demo tapes, the band I was in, he was producing. And Jeff's like, who's this guy? And I was like, and then Chuck brought back the CD, and I was like, who's this guy? And we connected after that. Shepherd's Chaplain in the house. He said, what's the best and cheapest electric guitar with amp bundle? I believe it's like there's like a Fender Squire package that comes with the guitar and a little amp. It's probably about $250, $300 maybe. Dave said he in LA, man, rocking out. So that's what's up, David. Man, we appreciate you, brother. Edward said he got famous with Sanctuary. Oh, yeah. World Dane was huge, dude. Juji knows that. Yeah, no, it's not alive anymore. Don said, you like Dead Heart in a Dead World. That's a good one, too, man. There you go, Juji. Oh, shit, we're talking dirt cheap. My man, then look on Facebook Marketplace, dude. That'd be the best. You'll find all that stuff on Facebook Marketplace you can find like super cheap. So yeah, just look for a Fender Squire setup. Dave said Temu got cheap. Yeah, Temu's, that's, yeah, I guess you can get it from Temu. It's all from China and stuff, but they take care of the customs, so you never have to worry about that. Dave said Kiss, right? I was a huge Kiss fan. I was all a kid, man. Thanks, David. Edward knows them Tearful Souls. Oh, yeah, man. Honestly, you guys brothers like me. And Matt's a member. That's true, man. Isaiah said nothing Timo's. Yeah, I've yet to get anything from Timo that's, I don't know. I got a microphone from Timo, and it's like, I kept it in the box. They like that Glockenspiel, man. That's nice. Those are nice, dude. Six String, what's up, buddy? You ever listen to that's Opale Place? No. I thought you were talking about something else. No, I haven't. Is that the new album? The last album I heard was that The Gent Is Not a Genre album, which is great. I listen to it frequently. Who said look for a Fender Stratocaster Sonic? There you go, man. Absolutely, Chris. Cozinhan, man, from Brazil, man. Oh, muito obrigado. Boa noche, amigo. Derek Shade, how you doing, buddy? Southern Fried Patriot, how you doing, bro? Great to see you, and thank you, man. Yeah, I remember you, Dan. Edward said come to South Georgia. I would like to, bro. Trying to get the money to go on tour, but it's cost a lot, man. We're talking like $50K. 35, at least minimum 35 to do it, like maybe a couple of weeks. And 50K to do like a good month or so. Mike said he got 2 Squires. They're very good. Yeah. Yeah, not bad at all, man. All right, well, I'm going to do this one song, and then we got a bunch of songs requested tonight. So this one's called 1220. This one takes us back to the ancient Egyptian times. Let's go. Yo, that's called 1220 right there. That's a really cool song. That's a fun one. Funny, I wrote it 6 months ago. And we got so many songs in between. Can you believe? All right, let me see something here. That's one. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So since that time I wrote that, I've written 16 songs since I wrote this song you just heard. That's a lot of tunes, y'all. That's a lot of tunes. All right, well, we got a whole bunch here, man. We're going to start off with Speeder from Mike. So let's get that loaded up here. Funny, I'm in the right section and everything. All right, y'all. Thanks so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're having a good time. Maybe we're on our way to 89,000, man. I don't know when that's going to happen. It'll probably be like a couple weeks before you start going again. Every time I take one day off, like literally I take one day off, YouTube's like, oh yeah, all right, we're going to show you, buddy. But it's all good. We pushing hard. Thanks, Concept. Appreciate that. Hoof, thank you, buddy. Misty in the house. How you doing, Misty? Great to see you. Doroteo, what's up, buddy? Good to see you out there. Shane's feeling it. Thank you, bro. Metal GX, he said, yeah, a couple beers, took some Advil, and no worries. Now we're talking. He was wrong. Oh, yeah. Advil and beers. I'm not sure they'll probably counteract each other, sadly. Edwin says, you got to have the faith. I know, brother. I pray every day, my friend. Who says, do you call it metal? A little bit, yeah. It's got metallicness into it for sure. Because it's got the rhythm guitars, the heavy rhythm guitars. So it'd be metal for sure. Karmic, thanks, brother. Mel G, he's on top of the moon. Oh, shoot. That counteracted in a crazy way for you. Dean, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Who said it's closer to jazz? Not really, no. Jazz would be very. I have one kind of jazzy tune, which I've not played in a long time. We got a friend from Japan. Arigato gozaimasu. Good to see you. Dr. Snowy, thank you so much for the jewels. Missy knows this is amazing jazz. I know, right? I seen this kid on Instagram. He does it was funny. He did this insane sweeping. I don't know what it was crazy sweeps and all this stuff. It was really clean, really sounded good. And he puts on his caption "This is the greatest blues solo of the year." I laughed at that, but that kid could play, ain't no doubt. Mel G said, "Hammer on is always hit." I see you, everybody. Thank you. Mel Mark, no, that's not jazz. That's neoclassical, Mel. Yes, sir. Now that is correct, Doroteo. That's right, man. Thank you, Shane. Who said whatever I could eat 24/7 and every flight. Here you go, buddy. Thank you, David. Pro said, I guess it's the best to be mobile rather than a browser for live. Yeah, probably. Yeah, they got everything set for mobile. If you watch it on your browser, it kind of has some stuff you can do, but yeah, they got it all queued up for mobile. Who say you ever heard any Sunrise? No. I've heard that name. But I've never heard any of the music. Thank you, Isaiah. Concept, glad you found our channel, man. It's great to see you here, bud. Baroque said, Rick, if you ever go on tour again, would you use pedals or a rack? A rack, yeah. I always use a rack. Even when I was touring in the 2000s, I was rack. And even before that, we were just playing local clubs with my band, it was rack. Pedals are just I don't need them. I made a conscious decision to just dump every kind of pedal and effect, and it was if I can't get the tone through the amp, I'm not gonna do it, man. And all of my Marshalls, I can get the tone. I could plug into any one of my Marshalls and get smoke and tone just like that. Mel said, generally can't tell if bots are talking. You never know, bud. I don't even know. Will Johnson was John Candy. I know, bro. So funny, dude. Don says, sweet Phrygian. Oh, yes, sir. We love our Phrygian around here. Andrew Caldwell, thanks, buddy. Thank you, Juji. I know. I wear a lot of different things. Dorothea said my drinking tab. No, hell no, man. That's Mountain Dew, homie. Mountain Dew Baja. Delicious. Andrew, thank you, buddy. No bad trolls so far, Misty. Not that I've seen. Don said Rick's a writing machine. Some people are dancing machines. I'm a writing machine. There you go. Judy said, Phrygian, my son. Paul Wells, how you doing, bud? Good to see you too, man. I think I got the cover. It's covered there. James said, an epic, miraculous knocked me back in the chair, Jenner. Man, thank you so much, dude. Isaiah's ready for some trolls. That's right. All right, Javier, he wanted old trooper. Take my life, but I'll take it too. Oh, so Missy said Brody and Rick should do crow makeup. I don't know. Y'all youngins in your twinning. I don't know about this twinning stuff. No, I don't think I ever did. We did some weird makeup once, and it wasn't working out or something for like a couple Halloweens ago. It's because of the beard. If I didn't have the beard, I could probably pull off some funky white makeup or whatever, but the beard makes it weird. I started looking like King Diamond. They say, you rack my world, that's what's up. I rack, you rack, we all rack. That's right, Juji. Okay, our friend from Japan says, been a while, greetings from Tagaho City, Miyagi Prefecture in Japan. Ohayou gozaimasu, good to see you. There you go, Hoof. Mr. Ram said, what's the hardest song you can play? That's called Far Beyond the Sun by Yngwie Malmsteen. Carmick said, going to see the Foo Fighters on Saturday. Nice, dude. They put on a pretty intense show, man. It's a rocking show. There's no doubt. I haven't seen them live myself, but I've seen the YouTube videos live. Mel Martin remembers Rocktron. I remember Rocktron stuff. I don't think I had any, though. But I remember a couple people had it. I tried it out. I didn't like it. It didn't sound good to me, if I remember correctly. That's true, Donald. He says the next song I'm playing, yeah. Speeder, that's pretty difficult. Thank you so much, Mr. M. We appreciate you. Wade IDK, how you doing out there? Proto said, eyeliner's all you need. Mr. M, he subscribed to Talent People. I appreciate that, dude. X Concept knows, great, man. I'm still working on it. I almost have it done. I got the, basically like the pre-chorus, chorus, and then the solo of 2 Minutes to Midnight. I almost got it. Hopefully I have it in the next day or two. I just haven't had time to mess with it. A lot of work going on around here these days. Artex Oliveira, man. Appreciate you, bud. Charlotte Duran, how you doing out there? Rich Rand say, love. Yeah, Foo Fighters are really good, man. Dave Grohl's a talented musician, writer, man. I'm not like Foo Fighters are my favorite band, or I know how to play their tunes or anything like that. But the stuff I heard is very nice. Taylor Hawkins was an amazing drummer too. That guy was amazing on the drums. All right, let's pick up the pace big time here. This is called Speeder, y'all. If you haven't heard it before, better buckle up, strap yourself in, because this gets bumpy. Let's go. right, that was Speeder right there. Hope you enjoyed it. All right, that's a crazy tune. I was feeling that one. All right, we got that one. Kick is up next. Let me find Kick. But let's see, Speeder. That was for Mike. James wanted to hear Kick at least. Kick or punch, so we're going to go with Kick tonight. Well, let me load that one up next. You know, I didn't write down the name of it on this. Is this Kick right here? You know, you have to mute the last song. Let's see. Yes, this is Kick. All right, we got Kick loaded up, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying this show. All right, where we leave off with there? Somewhere way up here. Mason want to hear some fire stuff. Hope that was fire enough for you, brother. Metal Mark says, do you remember the Johnson Millennium amp head? Literally lines. No, I remember the name. I never heard it or never played through it. But I do have some Line 6 stuff actually still. I've got a Line 6 pod, pod 2.0, and then I've got a rack of a pod XT in a rack. Really nice stuff, man. Artex, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Steve was feeling that one, buddy. Tripster, thank you so much, dude. Karmic, thank you. Isaiah, thank you. Juji's feeling the burn on that. David says Elon Rubin is the best drummer I know. Him performing the super group around the spring. Nice, dude. I say that it's a tough one. The best drummer I know is probably Richard Christie. He's the closest friend of drummer I have. That's the best out there. But Shane Galas, man, I don't know, man. Shane Galas is something else too, though. He was fun to work with. But I also worked with Adma Anur, who played with like so many. He played with the Cacophony on the first album. He played on Jason Becker's album. That dude's a genius on drums too, man. So many good players out there. And I've had the pleasure of playing with Bobby Jarzambek too, though. I worked with him too, man. Oof, amazing. Patrick Johansson from Yngwie Malmsteen Band, another killer, man. Patrick Johansson is a drum machine. Like you could just tell him, like, dude, play it like this. Okay, perfect. Like, dang, dude. Forever Man knows we rock. That's right, brother. Uh-oh, Isaiah lost his helmet. Oh, you better watch out, buddy. Juji says she's calling her collision insurance right now. That's right. Speaking of, I was driving home from work and I'd never seen so much damage. This car was like, it was halfway in like a kind of a ditch down this, on the street, and it was smashed to hell. Like I'd never seen a car like that. I was like, cause there was a bunch of cop cars and they were surrounded. I saw through. I was like, oh my God, that dude must have been listening to Speeder because his stuff was messed up. I don't know. Those who live in Florida may know. Floridians can't drive. I'm not truly a Floridian. I'm from Ohio. I learned to drive in Ohio. Miss Rand said, "What can play without looking?" Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Who knows? That already happened to me back in the '90s. That was not a good time, man. I got some good money from it, but man, my whole body was messed up for months. Artex, thank you, brother. There you go, GG Proto. You got the checker flag out for that. Thank you so much, Forever Man. Who knows? We smashing through. That's right. There you go, Steve. There you go. Isaiah's all like licked and racked. That's how you do it. Lick it and send it, man. Squirrel, man. He said, man, thank you so much. Brains. I know, brother. You gotta have it. You gotta have it. Dalton Peppers, thanks for the Jills, bro. Jill Christen, she appreciates the awesomeness. She's gotta go. I hear you. Thank you so much, Jill. Hope you have a great night. Buzzle said, I'd take you into my band. Perfect, you're already in the band. Here you go, buddy. You guys offer a 6-figure salary, 401k, and stock options. Health insurance, too. I could use that. I appreciate that, dude. Yeah, I used to play in bands when I was a kid, man. Like, from age 16 to about 20, we did covers. Maybe 19 or 20, we did covers only. And then we always sprinkle in some originals here and there. But, yeah, when I hit a certain point in my life, I was like, I'm not playing no more covers no more, man. It's like, I'm doing all originals. And that's all I ever did after that. Isaiah, thanks, brother. Dalton said, new guitar, new rig. You know how we do. New background. Zed back in the house. How you doing, buddy? He said, I like seeing the guy who couldn't break the gasoline but the black basement floor. He said, life's a combination of random luck and heart. It's true, brother. It's so true, my man. And trust me, man, there was a point in my life, right before I was getting to that point, man, everything I touched was just turning to gold. Everything I touched was just turning to gold. It was like I could do no wrong, you know? I was like, this is crazy. Who says Metronome just jumped out the window? That's what's up. Thank you, Steve. Dawes said, I want to hear some death on the new film. All right, here you go. How about this old one? How you doing, Jill? There you go, G. Don's always so funny, but not true, man. There's so much going on in that. Isaiah Garens, he knows the shred machine's on. Fred Hinkle, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Jill, like a little panther. How about this one? Carmick says, when writing, do you map out rhythm tracks first to build a fun? Always. I write the rhythm track first before anything. And then I try and figure out solos on top of it. I don't think I've ever, once I learned how to write songs and stuff, I never like wrote a solo first, you know, never come up with a solo. It's always, once you got the like the intro and the chorus and the pre-chorus or bridge or, you know, and a verse and things like that, it gives you ideas where you can take the solo. And I try and do something all different. Mr. Ram said a few years ago he got an electric guitar from his brother. And what are some good songs to start out? Hey, man, easy stuff like Breaking the Law, Judas Priest, Smoke on the Water, the Smoke on the Water riff. What else is easy out there? Seven Nation Army. Probably like some newer Metallica, like off that Black album is probably easy stuff too. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff, dude. Easy stuff to learn, man, for sure. Thank you, Jill. Thanks, Dalton, for the jewels, man. Snowy says, can you play your fave? This one coming up next is pretty good. So it's one of my new favorites. David in the house. How you doing, buddy? Isaiah says, Danny Carey's the go from Tool. Yeah, he's a great player, man. So many of them, bro. But I don't know Danny Carey. That's the thing. I know all those other guys I said, I know personally. Vanessa, how you doing? Thank you so much, Jill. Appreciate you there. Doll says acoustics. I know, dude. It's because I'm close to the speakers now. I switched the room around. I'm too close to the speakers. I had them in a different spot before, so we get a little bit. I've put a ton of gate on this thing to try and get rid of it. Thank you, Jill. Gaston, man, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Who's talking about Crasher? That sounds like a good one. Dalton knows Floridian's definitely terrible. I agree. Mr. Ram asked, how long did it take me to learn guitar? About a year. I was really good after a year, but I was just raw and, you know, kind of wild and crazy. Took another year to get it really dialed in. Don says Sacramento got the top 5 worst traffic in driving. I don't know. Like you should stop down in Florida, man. Camilla, how you doing? Great to see you again. Yeah, how you been? Star Stones, they're a terrible drive. That's true. Down south on this street alone, every corner of the house has a block on the fence right into hike. Earl Smith, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. DA, I got about 14 guitars now, I think. Yeah, I have too many guitars, honestly. Daniel Cat, I'm doing great. How you doing? Dude, you said, hey, Rhode Island leaves the potholes as free speeder. That's true. That would do it. Kylie is crazy. Thank you so much. Yeah, this right here is a Jackson Think you reverse pro. These are from 1992. Finally says, any tips for faster hammer-ons and pull-offs? Keep practicing, man. You got to practice them. And practice them slow. And keep building them up. Use a metronome. If you don't have a metronome, download one on your phone tonight, right now. And start at like 80 beats per minute and then practice your hammer-on pull-off licks, whatever you're trying to, whatever exercise you have for it. Start it slow. Make sure it's to the beat. As soon as you got it nice and clean, turn it up faster. And keep going until you can't do it at a clean speed. It's got to be clean every time. Riley Fairman, what's up? How you doing? V-Man in the house. Harley works at his shoulder and down. I don't know, thank you, but I know Chuck was. I knew Chuck personally, and he's always. We were great friends, man. He was. I don't know if he's proud. He was always proud of what we did, you know, because we had a lot of. He produced my band, so we did a lot of cool stuff. ILS, I don't know Tennessee whiskey. I know. I've heard of Okeechobee whiskey, but not Tennessee whiskey. Thanks, Hoof. Miss Ram says, can you tell me how I became the coolest person? I don't know, man. Just all about experience, you know. Just being an extroverted type of person, you know, always wanting to learn, always wanting, always, you know, kind of your mind's a sponge to learn more and more. And just to be outgoing, you know. That's what I try. One-way gallstone, you talking about? How about this one? Based on the shirt. Her dad's friend lives in Okeechobee. There's a song, I think it's called, the band was called Stranger. They're a Florida band, and they had a song that's like, Okeechobee whiskey, Okeechobee whiskey. They used to play it in the adult clubs that we went to all the time. There you go, buddy. Pro said he loved Iron Maiden. He was 3 years old when he saw Running. That's what's up, man. I think I was in 5th or 6th grade when I first heard Iron Maiden. Hey, man, thank you so much, buddy. There you go, Vanessa, feeling the fire. All right, we're going to crank out this Kick, brand new song here. All right, let's give it a shot. This one here is for James. We call this one Kick. Let's go. All right, y'all. That was called Kick right there. That is a cool tune. I wish I could just play all these songs like all the time. There's just so many songs to play, but that's fun. I like the changes in that one. This solo is like stupid. The solo is like incredibly stupid for sure, and stupid in a crazy way. Trust me. Too many. There's a lot of key changes going on in that one. That's fun. Juji wanted to hear Sacred next, so let's hear Sacred. Where is Sacred? God. That's the crazy thing. Like, where did I write this song? When did I write this song? There it is. All right, Sacred. That was back in September of last year, if you can believe that. Holy moly. All right, we got Sacred rolled up, so thank you everyone for hanging out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're having a good time. We're having a good time tonight, that's for sure. Okay, let's see what we got. Toby Hunter, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Nick, there you go, buddy. Fishy, thank you. Will Johnson goes, scream for me, live stream. That's the one. One Way Gallstone said, Iron Maiden, hallowed be the name, play. It don't work that way, Gallstone. You might want to get that problem fixed, man. I want to see a doctor for that. Pete loved the Trooper. Yeah, that's a great tune, buddy. Don said, you type in Kick and I get what is that, a scooter? Amon Rahman, thanks, bro. Foreverman said he got a video of anybody concert he went to. Anyone? Oh, yeah, is that on your YouTube channel, dude? Is it old or new? Oh, if it's on your YouTube channel, I'll check it out. I never mind seeing some Ingve stuff. How long ago was that, man? You got a lot of videos, but I don't see no Ingve. I will check it out later. Let me know, Forever, man. I like to see that. I got a ton of old Ingve stuff. I actually unearthed a video the other day. I can't believe I had it. It was it's the Ozzy Speak of the Devil live from like '82 or something with Brad Gillis and Rudy Sarzo. I was like, where did I find this thing, man? That's pretty sweet. Hardly working, yeah, indeed. All original stuff here, bud. Sadie, thank you so much. Mike says, hit that like, sub, join, y'all, do it up. Oof, thank you so much, buddy. Don said, those drums kill also. Those drop rolls were, thank you, dude. Like I said, yeah, I've been really putting some extra time into the drums lately. I've been trying to like have all these ready to go, you know, so like when I need someone to record them, I have all the ideas that I want, and they can add their own stuff, of course. Thank you, Juji. Karmic, thank you. Donald's loading on the crashes. I'm telling you, man, I use Superior Drummer, but Easy Drummer is just as good. It's just a little stripped down, but I have the drum kit from hell. And man, all these sounds are like, you know, pretty much mix ready. I just have to do a few things to it, and man, they crank, dude. I like them a lot. Hey, man, this is Jackson, my friend. This is a 1992 Dinky Reverse. Hardly working. There's not much to it, bro. I'll show you. And I've been using this same tone for 3 years, bro. I use a plug-in here called Amplitude 5. This is Amplitude 5 Max version 2. This is the most expensive version they have. Unfortunately, a lot of people probably missed the sale they had. It was only $100, but usually it's about $400. Anyway, but this is all I have. I use this. This is a model of a JMT 45 Marshall Plexi head. It's very similar to what Jimi Hendrix used, if you can believe that. Also, Yngwie used them too. I have a 10-band EQ with the mid scooped up, a gate. This is an MXR Distortion Plus, which was one of my favorite pedals when I was a kid. Cranked to the max. And I use these JCM style 800 cabinets with the 75-watt speakers in it. And that's it, man. And it literally took me 10 minutes to come up with this tone 3 years ago. And I've never stopped using it. And it's a great tone, man. I love it. And I got a Tone X pedal. I took everything I had there and I sent it to my Tone X pedal so I can just plug my pedal in if I go you know, play on live on stage and I can't have amps, I can just plug my Tonex pedal in and get the same exact tone. There you go. So, yeah, that's right, Hoof. We're cranking that one up. Honestly, you don't play along this one. You like to play the drums. There you go, man. Jude, you said kick, punch, assault, and batter, right? Proto wants to hear something dreamy. This next one's kind of dreamy, dude. Kind of dreamy, yeah. A little bit. Thanks, Mr. Random. Ash and Ether, it said, that's very inspiring. You know, my playing. Thank you so much, Ash and Ether. I mean, if you're interested, I do have videos on my channel that can help you, including one called The Exercise That Every Guitar Player Should Know. It's a great exercise to really get the speed going. Donald's saying he don't even know where to start. I know, it's got a lot of crazy key changes in it. Corey announced, how you doing, brother? No problem, my friend. It's always great to see you. Donald, yeah, I've seen Donald's videos. But yeah, it's tough. It's tough to get great videos at a concert. Unless you have like a really super killer phone, you know, like a high-end Samsung Galaxy or like a high-end iPhone Pro or something. It'd be very hard to get a really good quality. Depending where you're sitting too. Yeah, I mean, I went to the 9 Inch Nails and I got decent. I had the iPhone 15 Pro. And it was like, wasn't amazing quality, but it was like pretty decent, I guess. It's got a hell of a zoom on that thing. Thanks, Jeff. FA, man, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Matt in the house, man. How you doing, bud? Aram said, how do you like Richie Black? I love Richie Blackmore. So which one? I got two I can play right now. Which one do you want to hear? Stone Cold or Highway Star? Hey, man, your choice. Stone Cold or a Highway Star? I'll play either one for you, bud. That's right. Donald James, you activated Rick to play some Richie. That's true. And I give him a choice. Our choice is nice. Yosei Marandoni, man, thank you so much, buddy. Great to see you. Thank you, Tefe. Okay, you want me to play that now, Juji? I'll play it now if you'd like. We can get that one cooking for you if you want to move it up. Gregory, hey, he loved drums. Had three. Oh yeah, I want to get a electric kit. Stardust wants to play drums. I know I can show it to her. I show her how to play them. So, but we need a nice electric kit. Non-American, something about No, I'm Here Tacos, man. No, I don't know any Lawrence or killer band though. Really killer band. You're welcome, Hoof, man. Appreciate you, dude. Harley Working said he's been using the free amp. It's good, man. The free version you can get some decent tones out of, but maybe to really unlock it, you got to get the whole thing, man. There you go, Hefe. Absolutely, man. Mr. Ransom, how much does your guitar collection cost? I don't know, man. Probably close to 20 grand at this rate. Sans, man, thank you so much, buddy. Calypso, hello. Little Dolores, hello to you. Who said, how about Richified? There you go, man. Brendan Smalls, I do like. Yeah, I think he's an amazing player. I love listening to him. All right, A-Man says Stone Cold. All right, brother. All right, real quick, Juji, we'll do Stone Cold, and then we'll do the Calling on Vengeance for you. Then we'll have to do Sacred after that. That'll be your lullaby. Sacred will be your lullaby. How about that? All right, Richie Blackmore, Stone Cold right here. All right, it's one of my favorites, man. Searching in the darkness, waiting in the night. Great song. I listened to that song so many times when I was a kid. I love that song. Joe Lynn Turner is just like perfect on it, man. Anyway, there you go, Aim. I hope you enjoyed that, buddy. Mel Elijah, what's up, bro? Great to see you. Shorty says he only needs 20 more follows to go live. That's what's up, man. Shoot, man. Anyone out there can follow Shorty there, man. Go follow him so he can get on that live, man. We'd appreciate that. All right, Judy's still hanging. All right, we'll do Calling on Vengeance first, just to wake you up, and then then you can fall asleep to Sacred. Actually, look it up. You have lots of videos. It looks like MXR mix. Yeah, I would if I could. I'd love to get an MXR Distortion Plus again. But I had one as a kid, like a real old one, man. It was smoking sounding, dude. Kermit said, "What album would you recommend to listen for Uli Roth?" I would say Earthquake. Go check out Earthquake. That's his very first solo album. It's got a lot of smoking cool tunes on there, man. But he came out with Earthquake, then Firewind, then Far Beyond the Astral Sky. Those are like his 3 in a row. And man, dude, yeah, great. But start with Earthquake. It's an amazing record, man. Yeah, Donald like Brendan. Yeah, Brendan's amazing, dude. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable player. Corey, want to hear Heartfall? Yeah, buddy, we got you covered, man. Shoot. That's going to be it on the request, though, tonight. The request lines are now closed. Yeesh. We got a lot of tunes. And it's 11:30. Man, we got a lot to work. Metallica's talking about the Rocky 3 song. What's that? That's There Ain't No Easy Way Out. Whatever it is. That's Rocky 3 right there. Ain't no easy way out, I think. There you go, Nanamir. Appreciate it, dude. There you go, Juju. Jew Jesus, man, feeling that one there. Hey, man, I said that bad as I love to see that. I love to see that. For everyone say you prefer the rainbow, of course, yeah. I like that stuff too. I like both, man. I grew up on a lot of the Dio version, the Dio era stuff, and then I kept going. Yeah, I love Richie. I've always loved Richie. Even before I even played guitar, I loved Richie. And I love the 80s Rainbow too, though. Some amazing stuff. I mean, what about Death Alley Driver, yo? That's a masterpiece. There you go, Forever Man. Natalie Leo, I am a rock fan, rock and metal. Matt says, what's your favorite 80s metal band? 80s metal? Judas Priest, man, all day. All right, Connie, absolutely, buddy, absolutely. He actually just released it, last year, so it was a remastered version of it. So if you have like iTunes or Amazon, you can check out the remastered version. Natalie, yeah, I've heard the very first song I heard about. I thought, wow, this is cool. I like it. Then the second song came out. I was like, it's all right. Not as good as the first time. It's all right. And then the third song came out. I was like, I'm done with this band. That was it. No, I don't listen to them after that. All right. Mason said, bro, you should play Hallelujah Name. I shouldn't do anything, buddy. I do whatever I want. Rephrase the question again, and maybe we'll think about it. Hello, Florida says, there was a teacher who taught classical guitar at a high school with the same condition. Interesting. Huh, I never heard of that. That's wild, man. I'll have to look that up. Mr. Am, who's my favorite band? Oh, still Judas Priest. All day, all day. Hey, man, I do like Whitesnake, yeah. I got the Still of the Night solo in here, too. L5E, this is a Jackson. All right, we got to crank out this song for Juji. She's trying to hang in there. It's getting close to shred the bedtime. But this one's called Calling on Vengeance. This is off my album, so if you're interested, go to my YouTube channel, click on the Releases tab. You can check my entire album, including this song, ready to stream. Let's do it. This is called Calling on Vengeance. All right, that's Calling on Vengeance right there. a classic rockin' tune off my album. That's got Richard Christie on the drums, Matt Sinner from Primal Fear on the vocals and bass, and Rob Rock on backing vocals. Crazy connection right there. All right, man, we probably gotta move it along. I'll have to give you one this time, June. We'll do Sacred tomorrow night, I promise you that. We're gonna have to move on. I'm gonna do that Viking song next. I didn't know the time is moving by so quickly. It feels like time is like slow. It just slows, but it's moving so quickly. But we're gonna do the Viking song next. We're gonna push this along. I gotta get chilling, man. I gotta get back. At least tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow night, I promise, we'll go crazy late. We'll go like 3 hours if need be, 3.5 if we need to. I don't care. But tomorrow's Friday, so we'll crank it up tomorrow for sure. Anything we don't play tonight, we'll play tomorrow. Anyway, Mr. Rand said you love Black Sabbath. That's right. Nah, you like the Black Flags? What's that? Assassin's Creed Black Flag? That's a good game. Yeah, pretty all right. James, man, he knows that signature move. That's right. L5, thank you, brother. For a minute, he got a purchase job as possible. You could, yeah. You can buy it off Amazon or iTunes. If you want a CD, you have to go to like eBay or Discogs or something like that, get it imported. Not too many in America anymore. Kid Frost, it's a standard D, so all the strings are tuned down one whole step. Thank you, Karmic. Juju's feeling that. Kid Frost, thanks for the jewels, buddy. Thanks, Amon. I don't know, that's some ripping power metal. Yeah, that's a classic power metal jam. Juju had the dynamite blowing on that. Mike, thank you, man. Mike says, like, sub, join everybody. Steve knows the flames. You said that one's getting banged right in the vein. I know, right? Like an IV drip of metal. Protos, man, thank you, brother. Thank you, Juju. Amen. Said that riff really goes well. Thank you, buddy. Carmen said, you just got high off the energy event. I know, man. That's a pumping jam. Thank you, Willie. That's a fun one for me to play. I enjoy that one. I love writing it, too. I love recording it as well. There you go, Juju. That's one of her favorites. Matt, thanks, brother. You're welcome, Juju. Kid Frost, not in drop D. Everything is one whole step down, so we're standard D. That's what it's called, standard D. Don American said, look up a band called Mangled Reality. That doesn't sound like anything I would like. Does it sound like what I just played? Because that's what I like. Image knows some heavy hitters on Intune. Absolutely, brother, absolutely. Nick, thank you so much, buddy. Oh, he says, Henry Rollins Band. No, I never got into it. Not at all. Not one bit, no. Mr. Rand said, what's your least favorite rock band? I got maybe Poison. Never a big fan of Poison. I don't hate them or dislike them, but I was like, wasn't anything difficult to play. Yeah, no problem, Kid Frost. Appreciate you, brother. He wants that. There you go. That's how you paint it black right there. Scotia Eyes, man, thank you so much, buddy. Don said he liked Black Flag during his punk phase. I never had a punk phase, so that's probably why I didn't like punk music. I liked metal music. There was a very clear divide at my high school. Of course, you had the people that like R&B rap. You had people that like heavy metal. You had people that like punk. You had people that like pop, 80s pop. There's a very clear divide. I was in the metal. Since I was probably in 5th grade, I've been into heavy metal, man. There you go. Anyway, we got the Viking song loaded up. We got the chat kicked, so let's do that. All right, this one's called the Viking song, y'all. This one right here was for Mr. The Zombie. So Zombie, if you're out there, buddy, this one's for you, dog. Viking song, let's go. called The Viking Song right there. Oh, man, that's a crazy tune. A lot of stuff happening with that one. All right, Karmic, before, we gotta cut it in half for you too, bud. Hunted or Spark? Your call, my friend. Let me know if you're still out there. Hunted or Spark for Karmic? Let me know. I feel like I'm in a shopping center. Hunted or Spark for Karmic, please. If you're in the store, Hunted or that's what it sounded like to me. Anyway, appreciate everyone hanging out. Make sure you're not subscribing if you're enjoying the show. We truly appreciate that. But Matt said Michael Bolton drove him nuts when his sister. I feel like he didn't really have no hits until like later on. It was like he was in his like long-haired rock phase in the '80s mostly, and then he went and started doing the more contemporary ballady jams. Amon said he got a niche band he found the other day called Vibe. Interesting. Sounds like a lot of stuff you play. Like they got a song called the Shayna Joga. Interesting, dude. Nice, dude. WOC says he like all sorts of music, mostly jazz. Hey, man, jazz is wonderful, man. There's so much history in jazz and so many sub-genres of jazz. I really got into the progressive jazz stuff. Al Di Meola, Return to Forever, Chick Corea, stuff like that. That was my favorite style of jazz. Karmic's feeling the Viking there. Proto, there you go, buddy. He's like, arr. Mike knows, like, sub, enjoying everyone. Same way, Will. Appreciate you guys. Matt, thank you, dude. Thank you, Rebecca. Matt says songs like that. That's one level in Castlevania. True that, man. Javier, man, thank you so much, buddy. That's right. WC say the Castlevania NES style. That's right, brother. WD, man, thank you so much, bro. Proto say everyone got a Viking braid now. That's right, man. Hoof just stormed the beach. Shoot, dude. Tim wants to hear the rest of it. What's the rest of it? It's like that's the riff, and then it's like some other little chorus part. Man. Never got into Rolling Stones. Not really any time. You had to listen to Rolling Stones when you were a kid because that's all they played on MTV. Like, start me up, best time to talk, time of town. Stuff like that. You're like, will this song be over anytime soon, please? I want to hear the next song. Well, that's how I do, but. Rolling Stones, legendary band, ain't no doubt about that. But I never got into them. I like the Beatles a whole lot more than the Stones. I'm going to tell you that. Nick, thanks, buddy. That's the level where you had to fight them. Here you go, buddy. WD, we got 2 more to come, man, for sure. Who was melting some pewters? Down had the dragon ships ready for that, man. Dutchy, there you are. Thank you, Dutchy. Thank you, Nick. Who's finna Stardust said hit that join sub like y'all. Juji here's Valhalla Con, that's right. Maybe I need to get a Viking ship background of some sort. I have to see if I can like a haunted Viking ship sailing across the sea. I got an idea. All right, I'm gonna try and put that together. Matt said, Rick, do you like the intro to the song Game of Thrones? Oh, that's old classic, yeah. That Ramin Djawadi, man, that dude's is insane. I mean, he's probably one of the best composers of the last couple decades, man. That guy is so good, man. He's done a lot of. What was that? Westworld. His theme song for Westworld is unbelievable. I love that one, man. I love that Westworld theme song. He does. There you go, Donald. Who has painted Renstrom? WD, thanks, buddy. Mr. Rand said, YouTube told me to take a break. Did they really? TikTok used to do that. All right, Karmic says Hunted. You got it, brother. Thanks, Nick. Thanks, Roger. Ann says, super music. I really like the Viking. Thank you so much. We got a wild and crazy one coming up next. Roger talking about polyrhythms. Oh, yeah, dude. That's some drum talk right there, dog. Shadow Worker, first timer, love the shirt. Great to see you, and thank you. This is my favorite album of all time from them. Love it. Trenton says, can you play your favorite riff? Yeah. That's my favorite riff. Dutchy just got home from work. There you go. Shadow said, I don't listen to him much often anymore, but I had some friends that played in a black metal band. They played me a lot of stuff, but Emperor was probably my favorite of all the black metal bands. Who say he saw Chick Corea and Herbie Hancock? Ooh, man, dude. Loudest show you ever been to? I'll bet, dude. Chick Corea is amazing. Chick Corea is probably one of the best jazz piano or keyboard players of all time. Did you say, did you scratch yourself? No, I don't think so. Where you see scratches? I don't see no scratches. But it could happen. I've hit my head on something like a couple times the last couple of weeks, like out of nowhere. It hurt so bad. There you go, Juji. I feel it. I'm gonna think of something. I'm gonna see if I can come up with something. Roger knows. He was, yeah, for sure, dude. There you go, Dick. Sailing the seas of cheese, pretty much, man. That's a great record. Dutchie knows that, Vikings. Roger knows, yeah. That's absolutely right. Dutchie should know everything about Vikings. Well, I don't know of any Vikings in my family, but my grandfather's from Sweden, so there's definitely some Viking lineage somewhere in there. I don't know. I'm pretty big like a Viking, that's for sure. Not that big, not like super big Viking, but like, mid-size, 6'2", 210-pound Viking. Thanks, Nick. Nick, appreciate you there. Thank you, Roger. Mr. Rand said he loved Chad Smith. He's a great German, man. I love how he looks like Will Ferrell or whatever, and then they've been having fun with that lately. Nick knows Rob Halford's one of the greats, dude. One of the greats for sure. All right, Hunted. Okay. And then we got Hunted, and then we're going to do Heartfall, and then we're going to get out of here. We're going to go, I don't know if Brody's still be playing, so we'll probably head over to Brody's. Let me actually set that up before I forget. And just stick around after the show, everyone, for sure. You don't need the doom scroll because I can send you to someone that will entertain you just as much. Brody is a young shredding guitar player. He plays all kinds of cool stuff. He plays a lot of stuff people that request me would want to hear, which I don't do requests. But Brody knows that stuff, that's for sure. Okay, Hunted time. All right, let's see if I remember this one. This one's crazy. All right, this one's called Hunted, y'all. Get ready. Let me make sure I got a cheat sheet. Do I have a cheat sheet? I do have a cheat sheet. I'm going to need this. Okay, got it. Actually, hang on. All right, that one's for Karmic. That's called Hunted right there. Crazy Jam. We got one more tune to go. And that's going to be Heartfall for Corey. And funny enough, that's like pretty much, I wrote Heartfall right before I wrote Hunted. Incredible, right? Yo, well, thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out. I truly appreciate it. Where are we going? A lot of comments. Thank you so much for all the comments. I truly appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're having a good time. Thank you so much, Roger. Appreciate that, bud. Nick says Rob is his dog's favorite. I bet. Rob can sing high. Rob's like a dog whistle. Does he? There you go. David Million. Bienvenidos, amigo. Bad name was ready for that one. There you go, buddy. Who says Gilmore pales in comparison to Rick? I mean, I compare myself to nobody. David Gilmour's a legendary guitar player. Completely different to what I do. I'm not influenced by him in one bit, but I completely respect David Gilmour. Nick, yo, dropping some memberships. Yo, thank you so much, dude. Who we get? Grim SR, Brian McKinney, Big Daddy Hung. All right, there you go. LSMMD, man. He got 1 and 2 hard inches. Dang. That's funny. Big Daddy Hung and 2 hard inches might want to get together and be friends. Some interesting names there, but thank you so much, Nick S, for dropping those memberships, bro. We appreciate that. Who said Rick drives a car? Yeah, even David Gilmour, he said he's listening like, man, some of these guys that can play so fast, I'm astounded by it. But he's always had his own style, man. He's a real chill dude, man. I watched the Rick Beato interview with him. I was fascinating to watch and listen to, man. That's why I like Rick Beato's interview. People that don't even know, I watched their interviews like, wow, this is really cool. I watched one. If any, I like drummers a lot, and I watched it. There's a channel here called Drummio, and they had Mike Portnoy and his son Max for like an hour-long interview. It was so cool, man. I was like, that's cool as hell. Silly Goose, thanks for the jewels. Mike knows, hit that like, sub, join y'all. Marcella Studies, thank you so much. That's a bad name. Appreciate them jewels, man. Appreciate it. Nick only been here one night, and he knows requests aren't welcome. That's right, brother. They are and they aren't. When it's something I know, they are. When it's something I don't know, they aren't. Oof, there you go, buddy. Nick, thank you, bro. Marcella, thank you. Who was feeling that one? Blaster, thank you. Bite the bullet, man. He said, that's what I'm talking about. Appreciate you, brother. Nick got the lighters out for that. Donald said, get ready to play air drums. He loves them air drums. Nick, thanks, man. Proto, thank you, buddy. The boy named Ghost said he's making excuses for not being able to play well. Yeah, ain't no excuses no more, man. All the information is right here on YouTube. And there's so many people out there that can teach it, too. But you know how it goes. Boy named Ghost, thank you, bro. This is my favorite Iron Maiden album. I got a couple more Iron Maiden shirts ready to go, too, pretty soon. Who said those sounds? Oh, yeah. Nick does a whammy crush, and that's how we do it. Mr. Cobalt, thank you, buddy. Conrad, thank you. Will, appreciate that. Nick. Joseph DeMarzo, there you go, brother. Appreciate that, man. Badass, it takes a ton of patience, and it does. Not only does it take a ton of patience, it takes a ton of dedication, it takes a ton of discipline, it takes a huge amount of determination. If you want to become, some great guitar player or whatever, yeah, you're going to have to put time in. You're not going to get there by, playing your guitar 10 minutes a day, then go watch Netflix and then go play a bunch of video games and smoke weed or whatever. You're going to have to dedicate your life, a good portion of your life to it. If that's what you want. But I tell everyone nowadays, man, just have fun playing guitar. There's no reason to, if there's something if it's not in your mind to be one of the best guitar players out there, then just have fun doing it. Because you never know. I say it all the time. I can play 1,000,000 notes in a night. 1,000,000 notes. But I have no $1 million here. I don't have $1 million. But there's dudes that play 4 chords. Their whole song is 4 chords. And they're millionaires. So never forget that. Never forget that. Craig asked. Kirk Hamm is a better lead player than Dave. Maybe Dave's gotten better in the late, but no, Dave always had the great guitar players. Any Megadeth guitar player against Kirk Hammett, Megadeth guitar player will win. But Mustaine versus Hammett, Hammett had some training, man. Joe Satriani showed him stuff. Hyper, I don't know it, dude. I don't know any of Pink Floyd stuff, buddy. Don said Wes was interviewed. Oh, yeah, that's cool, man. I'll see if I can find that. We got Conti Mansi Autonomous, O Krug Uger, Russia, Spasabao. Good to see you. Jake Rinker, thanks, buddy. Dan O'Man, how you doing, brother? Boy named said, what song? That's the song I have called Hunted. Jake Rinker says, you got any Hendrix in it? That I do. I love some old Hendrix, man. Who said he needed to grab a guitar? Been playing Harp for 40 years. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Like I said, it don't matter, man. You just play to have fun. You gotta just have fun. And if you become famous, great. If you don't, at least you had fun. That's what it's all about. Thanks, Steven Rickhoff. Appreciate that, buddy. Who said 100 Rocks? Yeah, that's a crazy tune, man. And I did a video with a collaboration with Floyd Rose because I used the Floyd Rose tremolos. They contacted me, did a collaboration. I did that ending part for a video with them, which came out really nice. Roger says, kind of got an Eric Johnson sound. Does he sound like this? I don't play like Eric Johnson. But yeah, that'd be the tone. Yeah, when I turn down the volume a little bit. Absolutely, buddy. We got Nick. We got you, and thanks for that super chat. Yes, sir. I'll be doing a real cool original coming up. Thank you, Nick. Daniel says, studying the theory. Yes, sir. I went to college for 2 years. My first guitar teacher was a theory teacher, so I learned theory at 16 or 15 to 16, and then when I went to college, I studied it even harder, man. So yeah, you got to really, in my opinion, you should know theory. But maybe that doesn't matter anymore either. Because like I said, people that play 4 chords, that can just learn it off. You could go to YouTube right now and learn 4 chords. They make millions of dollars playing easy tunes. The more notes you play, the less money you're going to make. Let me tell you that. Roundhouse said he recently learned about Alan Holdsworth. Yeah, of course. Alan Holdsworth's insane, dude. He said, that's supposed to be amazing and soloing, but it sounds bad. Alan Holdsworth was probably the king of legato, but I think it sounds bad to you because it's progressive jazz sounding. It's not typical. He's not playing typical scales or playing typical where the chord goes. He's not playing the typical type of scale that's maybe attuned to your ear. So you have to be into jazz style playing to understand a guy like Alan Holdsworth or make it that sounds good to you. Yeah, he's an amazing player. That's for sure, man. Not too many people. I know one guy on this planet, and I've been friends with a long time. He's Scott Stein. He can play Hal Holdsworth like Alan Holdsworth, and it's amazing. There you go, Dutchie. Nick said talent doesn't matter. It doesn't really. No, it doesn't. It's all about having fun with it. Ryder says, do your tick speed so I make your tingle. Wow, what's wrong with my finger tapping? I just haven't played any today. I just don't play a lot of finger tapping. I'm not Eddie Van Halen. I'm not an Eddie Van Halen freak. I put the taps when they need to be tapped, bro. That's I feel you, bro. Donald said Rick's pretty good at fingers. I hope I just proved that fact. That's the terrible thing about when I'm playing songs. It's like so every song I write has to have tapping in it, speed, sweeps, melodic parts. It's like I hate to tell you, I hate to break it to anybody, but I hate to disappoint you, but no one can do it all in one song. No one can do it all. Nah, Mr. George, I don't know that one. I know a little bit of Them Bones and whatever, Wood, that's about it. Nick does Jocko scales. Jocko Pastorius was insane. Bryce says, what's my favorite song to play? Any one of my originals is my favorite. But if it was a cover song, it'd be Electric Eye by Judas Priest. You're welcome, Roundhouse. Appreciate you, buddy. Me114 said, that's nice. Thank you, buddy. There you go, Nick. Boy said, where can I find your music? The easiest place is right here on YouTube, boy. Just go to my YouTube page, click on the Releases tab, and the entire album is there to stream. If you have iTunes or Amazon and any other streaming service except Spotify, you can find it there too. No, serious for life, I don't know. I'm not gonna. I'll put any money down that you will not be able to. Well, I don't know, no money. I'll bet you $1. So if you can find, there's 2 guys that I know that can probably play it on YouTube, but it would cost you money. It'd cost you about $5 to $10 donation for them to play it. But no, I don't know it. I'm not a big fan of Dragon Force. All right, Karmic, take care, brother. Hunter Ruth, good to see you, and thank you, man. Flim Flam Flop, he said, that's it, man. He said, ooh, woo, there you go, buddy. Roger's a drummer. All right, buddy, no problem. How's your flam paradiddles? No, I'm just kidding. All right, man. All right, I think we got one more tune to go. I gotta chill out. I got more work to do. I go to work all day. I do the streaming. I still got work to do after this. But this one's called Heartfall, y'all. Hope you enjoy it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you enjoy the show. If this song doesn't help you subscribe, I don't know what else would. But I appreciate you. Check it out. Heartfall. hell that was called Heartfall right there. I hope you enjoyed it. I want to thank everyone for hanging out tonight. I truly appreciate it. No need to doom scroll. I'm going to send you over to Brody the Super Shredders once this stream ends. So hang tight. I'm just going to finish up the comments and there you go. Flim Flom, he said, welcome you to the ooh. You still paying that girl over there, bro? Christopher said you gonna play some Eddie Money. She was shaking, snapping a finger. Eddie Money was pretty cool back in the day. I'm not sure what happened to him though. Don said people want to hear their request so bad that I guess they'll pay for it. I don't know why, dude. Like seriously, if I wanted to hear if I went to someone's stream and out of nowhere I was like, God, I wish he would play Yngwie Malmsteen, I'll See the Light Tonight. You know what I would do? I would go listen to Yngwie Malmsteen, I'll See the Light Tonight. I'm not gonna ask some dude to play it for me. I don't care. If he plays it randomly or something like that, cool. But I don't know. I don't know where the request line came into play on YouTube Lives. I have no idea where this. Granted, I've only been doing this for a couple of years, so maybe it's been a thing forever. But this ain't no bar. This ain't no dive bar where you go like, bro, play some Slayer up in here, man. Play some Skinner too, man, while you're at it, boy. That's not what we do here. This is not a bar. This is a free concert. That's what it is, a free concert. Can you believe it? Someone has a concert and it's free, and you're invited to check it out. And if you don't like it, you can leave. It's simple. It's a free concert that you can come and go as you please. No cover charge. Anyway, let's say you look tired. I feel tired, bro. I'm ready for the weekend, dude. I work hard, man. Christopher said that you, Uli John Roth. I love Uli, man. My favorite, bro. Juan said he made it. Man, dude. You catch us at the end, brother. Nah, we done for sure, bro. I appreciate you. It's always good to see you, Juan. Don said that's intoxicating. A little bit, man. Roger said Frederick Thorndal, Meshuggah. That's Tomas Hake, bro. Tomas Hake is a sick drummer. Thanks, Christopher. Dutchy, thank you. Will, take care of yourself, buddy. Josh got 7% battery. All right, but lucky for you, that was the last two, man. Appreciate you seeing coming back. Boy named Ghost, thanks, brother. Thanks for the jewels, too. Proto Man, thank you, buddy. Thank you, Don. Original show, he says, wish I could play half what you can, brother. You can if you like. But it's going to cost you your half your life, too. Because you got to work hard. You got to drop everything, man. I dedicated my life to this for years and years and years when I was young. People don't have that kind of dedication nowadays, brother. But I got to tell everyone, I'll say it again. I'm going to have a shirt probably that says, just have fun. If you play guitar right now, stop what you're doing. Think about it real hard and just have fun playing guitar. Don't worry about being famous. Don't worry about getting a record deal. Don't worry about going on tour. Don't worry about being the best. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about the next guy. Have fun. That's it. Have fun. Don't worry about it. And you never know. You never know. I think I'm gonna make a shirt that says I got $1 million, or I got 1,000,000 notes, but not $1 million. It's a good shirt too. James, we appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Proto's here for the voiceovers. I know I can do them well. Uday Gwyn Marisman says never stop playing guitar even to watch. That's true, brother. Yeah, wow. The soccer game ain't going nowhere. You can record it and watch it later. But you could actually practice guitar and watch it at the same time. How about that? I used to watch soap operas and cartoons while I was playing guitar. It worked great. Juan said easy to jam. I appreciate you, brother. Furman, thanks for being here, dude. We appreciate you too, man. Oh, that's enough for me, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow night. That's Friday, June 26th, 10 p.m. Eastern time. And we will we'll keep going until the wheels fall off tomorrow night, for sure. But hang tight, everybody. I'm going to shoot you over to Brody, the Super Shredders. He will keep you entertained, so no need to doom scroll and swipe up. You're gonna enjoy this, I promise you that. I want to thank everyone for being here tonight. Thanks for subscribing. Make sure you hit the subscribe button before we go. Hope you have a great rest of the day or night wherever you're at. Everyone stay safe out there. Be good to each other and take care of each other, because that's all we got. All right, off to Brody's, everyone. Go and at least give them a like. I'd appreciate that, everyone. Oh, here we go. Brody time.